Shade45, StreetSweeper Radio, DJ KaySlay, Drama King in the building. Got a special guest in the building tonight. Introduce yourself, bro.
How's everybody doing? My name is Ishan. I'm a producer and rapper from Boston. I came out here, Shade45. I feel good today. How you feeling?
Man, I feel excellent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You sound like you got some good positive energy with you, so that helps a whole lot more.
I feel good today, man.
Okay. I mean, I see you came in here with a mask on, so I can appreciate that. That means you're respecting and honoring what's going on in the world today. No matter what people believe or whatever, all I say is there's people dying out there, so just wear your mask. When you're alone with your loved ones, take the shit off. When you're alone, do it, but just respect the rules, man. Hopefully we can get past this shit, you know? So, back to the music. What was your first introduction to the hip-hop culture?
All right, so I was a kid, like maybe 4 or 5 years old, and I remember my dad was playing, because in Boston we have this one radio that was just newer hip-hop, and he was playing 50, I think he was playing like In the Club by 50, and then he was playing some Usher, so it got into R&B, Chris Brown was out around that time, and Biggie too, so those just made me, as a young kid, like fall in love with hip-hop. Is all I cared about. This the way you can do different things with the same genre is just crazy to me, so fell in love around that age, and I just started going from there.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21, yeah, see, just hearing about, you know, your events and everything made me feel like you was kind of young. So, at what age did you start trying to produce?
So I started producing a year after I started making music. So I was 18 when I started producing. So I'm about almost 4 years in now, and I started recording just rap over other instrumentals when I was like 17.
Okay. And who are some of the people that inspired you in the beginning of your career?
So when it comes to rappers who inspired me, it was definitely Biggie. I grew up on him. Busta Rhymes. Joey Badass at the time was just all in my head. Kanye West, and that's as a producer as well.
Okay, real interesting. So, at what point did you decide that you wanted to do this full time? Like, you know, because this is a full-time job. The only way that you could really, really be successful with this music, and I don't like to say it to people and they take my advice and fumble, but you gotta quit your day job. Like, you gotta be able to put 24/7 into this to get 24/7 out of it. You know what I'm saying? So at what point did you decide that, you know, I'm gonna go all the way with this, I'm gonna gamble?
I mean, it was just, my manager's a huge push behind that. I've known him for a couple years before we actually started working together, and he started pushing me heavy and like, do you understand how good you are at this? Like, do you understand how much you care about this? You need to do more with what you're doing. Stop what you're doing currently and just go start pushing harder, and you can get there. So so we just started going crazy from there. I will say that I am in school full time. I study biochemistry back in Boston. I'm a scientist full time. I research cancer in my day, and I take this as serious as I can take it, and we go as crazy as we possibly can. Every weekend we're in a different city. I mean, I was in Boston 4 hours ago. I'm in New York now, and if you care about it, if you give a fuck about what you do, like, you're gonna make all the sacrifices needed to get to where you need to be.
80-day Shade45, StreetSweeper Radio, kind of like you. You got a, you know, good head on your shoulders. What's the first joint we won't get into, man?
So what song we playing? So I think let's start off with the track I produced called Police.
Okay, let's drop that. Shade45 and things like that, like.
Yeah, so I currently go to Northeastern. I study biochemistry. I'm going into my senior year. But for the past couple years, I've been researching at Harvard Medical School, and I'm at a biotech company, and I research cancer and viruses.
So viruses too. All right, interesting. Yeah. So that's good, because at the end of the day, you got something to fall back on. You know what I mean? First of all, just so you know how I play, you understand what I'm saying? The first option is to make shit work. It's no such thing like well, what's the second? It is no second. This shit's gotta work. Yeah. But in the event that things got a little shaky, you got like a good career you can fall back on. Yeah. What you going to school with?
Yes, I mean, this is something I can, obviously, like you just said, I'll echo that. Like, we want this to work. I want to be in the studio, and I want to be doing that full time. But yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work out, then unfortunately, you know, I can still take care of my family and my people.
I mean, you gotta. I mean, this is just me talking. I'm not. Don't pay me no mind. I just speak my mind. I'm just saying that it's a big difference between you making a couple $100,000 and trying to make millions to the fucking check that Dr. Fauci probably fucking gets. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
like, can you imagine, like, especially if you're good at what you're doing? You said studying viruses. Like, come on, we need you right now. We need more of you than we need rappers and artists right now. And I'm not dream shattering. Don't pay me. But I'm just saying, like, dog, like, you the first person I ever had come in front of me and do interviews in decades that had the accolades that you have. So that's what I'm kind of like, what make you want to play with this nigga shit? You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, that's what it turned into. You understand? Where you could be like somewhere else in some fucking kind of mountains and shit in some laboratory saving the fucking world for some billions.
Hey man, I mean, I love science and I love hip hop. So I mean, I'm following my dreams in every aspect of my life. Is what I'm doing what I care about. So that nigga shit, I love it, bro.
Yeah.
And I love the science shit too. So crazy about Dr. Fauci. I actually had a professor who worked with him, and he was a step under him, making a couple $1 million a year. So I don't even want to know what's in Dr. Fauci's bank account.
That's what I'm
right
trying
now.
to say, man. Yo, we gotta call you the hip hop scientist, bro.
For real.
So,
cool
projects. What you working on right now?
So, we're actually pushing this one project I dropped back in February called Random Thoughts, and y'all gonna hear a track off that EP called Bang. After this, I mean, starting in September, we want to start dropping like frequently 1 or 2 tracks a month, visuals with every single one. I mean, pushing everything we can from every angle possible. So we're just working hard.
Have you got to do any performances, showcases, anything? I mean, you know, it's been pandemic heavy, but still, there's things going on here and there.
Pretty much every weekend since like March, we've been in a new city performing. So I've been to New York countless amount of times. Back in New Hampshire, we opened for Dusty Locane. And we've just been going crazy. I was just at Styles P's album release party last weekend, where I opened for that as well. I performed there, and we're just performing as much as we can, everywhere we can. There's no boundaries.
Okay, you're making your rounds. I ain't mad at that, yo. 888 Shade45, StreetSweeper Radio. So I know you got another joint, right?
Yeah, so that's one called Bang.
Let's drop that.
Yes, sir.
Shade45. 45, StreetSweeper Radio, KaySlay, Drama King of the building, Ishan. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you
the
did.
Hip Hop Scientist.
Yes, sir.
In the motherfucking building. But we want to thank you for coming through building with us. Before you go, did I ask you who's your top 5 artists that are alive?
Nah, you didn't.
I need to hear it then. I need to hear it first.
Okay, top 5 artists that are alive. I'll go with Biggie.
Okay.
Big Pun. Who you rocking with? Yeah, I'm blanking now. Biggie, Big Pun.
Yes,
I'll say, honestly, I'll go Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem. Trying to think of some current people, but I don't really want to rock with it.
Go with your heart, bro.
Go with my heart. So we got that. I'll put Joey Badass up there.
Okay.
And then who you want to rock? Why is it so hard for me? I listen to so many artists, you know what I'm saying? Number five. Let's go.
Spit it out, bro.
We'll go Prodigy.
That's a dope 5 right there, though.
Appreciate that. Sorry for the delay.
Okay, that's a dope 5, you know. Once again, thanks for coming through. Shout out to social medias right quick.
Yeah, so find me on all social medias at Ishan the Rapper. Look at my website, ishanTheRapper.com, my YouTube, Ishan Official. This weekend we're in ATL. We're at YSL Fest with Thug. So definitely keep your eye out and just watch us, man. We're moving. So we got things coming out all the time. So definitely keep your eye on us.
No doubt. Once again, thanks for coming through, man. Much success with both your careers, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Shade45. Keep it locked.